Alrighty, today we are here with Jalen Miller and Cousin Bethany. Today is going to be your first lesson on crocheting. So, to start off, you should have a hook that looks like this. This is the size G that I told you to buy. So, hopefully, this is the hook you have. And then here we have a skein of yarn. Like I told you on the phone, you should pull out of one of the sides. Sometimes it's hard to find, but like you see, the beginning of my yarn comes out of the center of the skein. So, what you do is you just find the center and you're going to pull out a big old wad of the yarn out of the skein. And then you're just going to set the yarn next to you. To begin crocheting, you're going to take your yarn like this and you're going to make a slip knot. So the way I make my slip knot is I take the end of it, I wrap it around my finger like this, so it makes a little X looking thing, if you can see it, just like that. And then I take it off my finger so you have a little hole, and then you're going to take the yarn, you're going to push it through the hole, and you're going to grab it and you're going to hold the end like this, and you're just going to pull, and you're going to pull it tight. So your little hole should look like this, kind of like a little Jesus fish. Okay, so then taking the hole in your left hand, I use my right hand to hold my hook. That's probably going to be the easiest way. You're going to make sure that the long piece of yarn that's still connected to your skein is on the outside, and this little bitty piece is closest to you. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. You're going to flip it the other way and make the little piece go out. Okay, so then you're going to take your hook and you're going to put it into your hole, and then you're going to pull your yarn tight. And you're going to pull this little piece. Okay? Now this piece, you want to make sure it's pretty long because that's going to be the end, and you don't want that part to come loose. Okay. So you want to have it about this tight. See how you could kind of move your hook around? It's not super tight. Okay, so you're going to pull a little bit tighter. Now, the way I hold my string, or my yarn, is like this. Okay, you have your hand like this, and I go like, put it in behind your pinky. See, you're going to come in front of these two fingers, and you're going to put it through the hole, through your two fingers, so it's on the outside of your pointer finger. So it should look like this, and you can see how it can move back and forth. So just like this, you can just take these fingers and put it just like that. Okay? Then you're going to wrap it around your pointer finger, and then taking your middle finger and your thumb, you're going to hold the knot that you made. So see, you're holding the knot, the yarn is going around your pointer finger and then around your pinky, okay? Now, this is where it kind of gets difficult because this is where you're keeping your tautness, like I was telling you, okay? Excuse me. So, while holding the knot, okay, you're going to take your two fingers right here and your thumb, and you're going to hold your hook. And there should be a little flat area on your hook, and that also tells you what size hook you have. You're going to hold it just like this. That's how I hold mine. And the rest of it can just kind of go into your hand. Now, when you're holding your yarn, like I said, you're using your middle finger and your thumb, and then I always kind of raise my pointer finger so you have, some distance. And if by raising it, it's just kind of keeping it tight, but you can kind of control how tight you want your yarn, okay? So the first step that you need to learn is how to chain. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your hook, bringing it towards you, okay, I know you can't really see me, so let me turn my computer a little bit. Okay, so, cable loose. Okay, so you're going to bring this towards you. You're going to go underneath the yarn. So your yarn should be around your hook. Okay, it should be on top of your hook. Then you're going to turn your hook so the hook is pointing down. You're going to pull it, and it's going to grab onto the yarn. Let me get it placed for you. It's going to grab onto the yarn, and you're going to pull it through the hole, and then pull your hook back up. Now, if you can see how I'm moving the yarn back and forth? That's your tautness. So you want to try to make the hole about the same size as how it was before. And you're going to do that again. So you're going to bring the hook towards you, go underneath the yarn, turn it, and pull through the hole. Okay? Then you're going to do that again. So you're going to bring the hook towards you, go underneath the yarn, and pull through the hole. Underneath the yarn, pull through the hole. Underneath the yarn, pull through the hole. Now if you see, your chain is getting longer. So pretty soon it's going to be harder to hold on to it. And you're going to start pulling on your yarn. So as you get longer, you can simply take your middle finger and your thumb and hold the chain up higher to the hook. So then we're going to do it again. You're going to go underneath and pull through the hole. 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 And as you see, you start getting a chain. Okay? Now with mine, I started getting a little bit looser. My tautness was getting looser. So it's kind of hard to see in the video, but my chain is getting bigger. Now that's one thing that you want to practice, because see down here you can see how skinny it is, and then it gets wider. So with chaining, you want to simply practice making it all the same tautness. Okay? So I'm going to do that a few more times just to show you. Let's see. And turn it this way so you can kind of see. So you're going to go underneath and pull. And underneath and pull. And then underneath and pull. Underneath and pull. So a few pointers for you so you don't get frustrated is that holding the yarn like this, while it looks easy, it's kind of difficult. And it's also kind of difficult to keep your finger up. It's something you just have to practice. And allowing the yarn, you don't want to squeeze your fingers really tight, because that will prevent the yarn from moving through your fingers. And like I said, it takes practice. And then also just moving your hook, because when you're doing it, you want to start off with the little hook thing right there facing you, and then when you go to pull it through the hole, you want to turn it so it's facing down, so you're making sure that you're grabbing that yarn and pulling it through. And at first you're probably going to be slow, and you're going to be very careful to pull it through, and you're going to practice, your tautness. But like I said, it just takes practice. I taught Parker a few months ago, and what he did is he just chained and chained and chained and chained and chained, and he just made a super, super, super long chain. So I'm going to show you really quick. I'm going to do it fast, but you can do it like this. And see, you have a lot longer chain. And the chain, depending on how long you chain, depends on your pattern. But that's all I'm going to teach you in this video. I didn't realize how long it was. So I hope your chaining goes swell, and I'm sure you're going to do a fabulous job. And I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I hope you can chain. I love you, Cousin Bethany.